How's it going, everybody? So, I was going to show y'all something. I actually have not one, not two, but three copies of Smash Brawl just from over the years. We had one, a relative had one, then got another one. But, I was going to test it, and yes, I know this is a big TV. It's the most readily available one at the moment that I had. I actually have my Wii U put into Wii mode with a little sensor bar on a stand right there. Now, I've had Brawl for, I want to say maybe as long as I've had the Wii itself. And I used to play it a good chunk to the point where I had actually beaten Subspace Emissary, at least the main parts, and I did love the Subspace, which I know some people really didn't. But I never did know you could get certain characters like Wolf from Star Fox by beating Subspace or going to certain levels a second time. But there is also apparently certain funny little glitches that you can do in levels if you time things right. But if I can get one of these copies, if one of these three copies still works, it'll be really fun to... Okay. It at least registers. It'll be pretty fun to try to reenact these glitches if they work. Now, I do know when I tried it on my Wii, it would start, but then would not be able to read it. And what's crazy is some of the games that cannot register on the Wii, I can at least start up and play on the Wii U. For example, the Wii cannot read Punch-Out, but the Wii U can read Punch-Out. Now, I don't know what the flicker is. I'm guessing it's how old it is and where it was in the sense, in terms of that family member's house where they had it. I think it was just in the living room up against the wall. But this one can at least register and start. Now, what I genuinely used to absolutely love this game. But I promise, if they didn't work on the Wii, but then all three versions somehow work on the Wii U, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna be both amazed, but also not exactly surprised. Okay, so it's just the Wii remote right now, so it's got to be on its side. Let me just do random. Try to do a quick. Okay. Let's see here. B, 1, 2, plus. Yep. Yeah, no contest. There's also allegedly a lot of really funny glitches and exploits where apparently, I think if you get Luigi and Peach on the same team in a brawl, and then you win the brawl, it apparently will merge Luigi and Peach by trying to have them both stand in the same position. Now, I didn't know about all of these supposed glitches and exploits. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't know about all of them, or heck, any of them, until just recently. What about Trophy Horde? Okay. Now, I don't know what all is on the Wii U as far as save data. Let's see here. Is it challenges? Okay, yeah, challenges. I always liked how this big challenge trophy board has so many different things in it. Now, I think Nintendo's official like online support has been ended. I the masterpieces, I don't think I ever really knew what those were. I've heard some good things about Kid Icarus and the other games, but never really played them. Oh, dang it! I keep hitting this just to test it. Let me go into training. Let me just do Wario. And Pikmin Planet. A lot of these games I've never played. And as a kid, I had never heard of them until finding or playing Brawl like this. And it'd be cool now that I have a bunch of older systems and games to play some of those games. Like, I know I've got Metroid, but, I've never played Pikmin, which I've heard really fun things about. So I know this copy works. Excuse me for a second. Dang it. This dang Wii U gotta tilt it to have the disc actually come out, which I do not like. And I'm gonna have to research how it would be opened up and see if that's a problem with the disc tray or whatever mechanism it is that can, if it's a little motor part. Now, I did have a couple friends of mine tell me that one thing I could potentially do is if there is a busted and too scratched up copy, seeing as how at least one of these cases has the full guide and all that, I could potentially put it in a case or something. Which, I mean, yeah, it does look pretty cool if you've got one in a case as far as collecting. I guess because I've never really known how to do that, how much it would cost, or really had multiple copies of games. Hang on a second. Dang it. Oh, I'm sorry, I just really had to sneeze. I guess because I've never had multiple copies of a game, I've never thought about doing that. Personally, I always thought like if you were grading the different, like the idea of sending a game in to get it graded never did really appease me personally. Uh, shoot. You know what? Let me just do Captain Falcon. I always used to love playing as him as a kid. I'm just testing to see if these different functions can work and at least start. Oh yeah. Ha ha! Ho! Yeah! Ha ha! Gotcha! Oh! Dang it. Come on! Ha ha! Dang it. Ah. Oh yeah. Okay, I've always loved. Okay, it's two to go back. I'm sorry. I just always loved Captain Falcon, Ganondorf once you unlock him later, and even Bowser to an extent. Donkey Kong, the heavy hitters that can just come out of nowhere. So I know that works. What about the events? Oh, dang. So this must be. I actually don't remember. It must have data that's just left over where all these events were beat. Let me try normal. I do remember as a kid, I had unlocked all of and beat all of these missions on at least normal, and I think I remember trying to work through them on hard. Okay, so that works. So B12 plus. Now, mind you, it's going it's going to take a minute to get for me to get used to working with just the Wii remote because as a kid I used to always play with the GameCube controller or mainly the GameCube controller, but sometimes the Wii remote and nunchuck. So if I do playthroughs of this, I'll probably break that out. Come on. Come out of the disc tray. Dang it, I do not like this, having to do this. Lovely. Okay, so I'm going to have to kick it on its side. That might work instead of angling it down. So I know these two work. Third and final copy. Let's see here. Oh, sorry. Let's see here. So I know events seem to work. Training, the specialty things like multi-man brawl, home run contest, brawl works on at least one. Oof. Let's see here. Okay. How? 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 Okay. Okay. Game disc cannot be read. Let's see here. Now, I've got 2 discs that I know work. 2 copies. Now, why does it flicker like that? I don't know if the screen was pressed on too much or what. Will it work? Okay, it don't look like it. But at least I know that 2 out of 3 copies work. And then go ahead and cut it off. I said cut it off. There. But that goes to show, well, I guess that for one, the Wii console itself can read some of the GameCube games, but some of the Wii games it can't be read. Like, for example, I know I tried Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga. The one where it's got both 1 and 2. And it didn't work on the Wii, but it works on the Wii U. It at least starts up. But y'all have a good one. I'm gonna see if I might do some playthroughs of Subspace Emissary, because like I said, I liked it. No, I didn't. I liked how Subspace let you unlock more characters as you went through, versus trying to do classic on normal for Link, hard for Zelda, or I think it may have been vice versa. But I liked how that had a progressive unlock versus doing specific things through Brawl and Special Brawl and things like that. Now, I never did get Wolf and certain other characters that you had to get by doing a second run through some of the missions on Subspace, but that'd be cool to look up and work my way through. Y'all have a good one, though. See you next time.